Hello, Masochist fans, and welcome to the January season. We're back to silver. In the December season, we ended at gold 4, and well, that did push us back to silver. Now, little caveat for November, February, and March. I have Adepticon coming up in end of March. So if you don't know what that is, it's a big tabletop convention. All the tabletops will be there, like Warhammer 40k, maybe Bolt Action, stuff like that, as well as Osmode will be doing Jump to Light Speed sealed pods for the next set of Star Wars Unlimited. I myself am planning on looking at doing a couple of the sealed pods. Have a little fun there. So it's very interesting to see TCG card games at a convention that's mostly around tabletop miniature games. But nonetheless, that is a tangent. So I need to paint up a lot of models for Adepticon for some events I plan on doing at Adepticon. So because of that, the next 3 months of Duel Masochist, we are only achieving gold. That is the plan. Our single plan is to achieve gold. So we're just going to continually climb silver for 3 times. After that, we're back to our normal Masochist strategy of trying to get into platinum, and maybe eventually we'll get to diamond, maybe when we build some kind of deck that actually is worth it. So that is a little discussion about that. Now, with that completed, let's get into the games. We got some silver ladder to climb. Now, I will say as we enter this game, there are some modifications I should put into the deck from one of my loyal viewers here, as we start off with a Rhoda to get Fighting Flame Swordsman. Okay, well, we're definitely playing some jank over here. Is this deck even good? I have no idea. Again, more cards keep getting released. I don't know what they do. A Swordsman to grab a spell card that's a continuous. Your opponent can activate cards or effects when you normal summon a fire warrior monster. Once per turn, you can send one monster from your hand or face up to the field of the greatest, especially one flaming swordsman from your extra deck. This is treated as a fusion summon. It's a traditional old flaming swordsman. The flame swordsman, a Joey staple. I still remember back in the original anime where fusion monsters didn't really exist, and you just slapped them down. Bang! Look at that, folks. I slapped it down. What, did fusion monsters exist? Salamandra Fusion. Gain 700 attack. Okay, this guard is gone. Now we're gonna fusion summon, I guess, another. Now we're gonna summon Ultimate Flame Swordsman. He just went more powerful. You can target one monster opponent controls, destroy it. If you do, inflict 5 points of damage to your opponent. Here's a quick effect. This is a quick effect. Okay, so it's a monster. At the end, start damage if this monster battles an opponent. Okay, so this doesn't, like, do negates or anything. Okay, this is a very interesting hand. So what else we got? Once per turn you can send, so this just polys, and once per turn when a monster declares an attack. Okay, what does this do when equipped with a monster? While this card is equipped to a flame swordman or a monster that mentions it gains 500. Okay, so that's all it does. If this card's your hand or the graveyard, protect one warrior monster you control, equip this card to it. If this card is the graveyard, you can add 1 Salamandra spell or trap. Okay, so basically that will be going to the graveyard, meaning that he will get a Salamander spell or trap. I have no idea what the traps do. Like, do they do anything? Okay, so let's start off with a Foolish Burial. I mean, what do we bury here? I feel it's Eldritch. Because then we'll have the pillow set up next turn for Eldritch. And we have a slew of traps. Or should we go for our leaf? We can also put Gizmek in there. The problem is Gizmek can only use one of his 2 effects per turn. So what? If we throw Gizmek, we keep him in there for a whole turn, and then on our opponent's next in turn, we bring him out, and then we can use his effect to pop. Yeah, you know what? Let's dump Gizmek. That way we have that active pop. Okay, just to keep out of the imperm column that apparently exists for me because I have no idea what it does. And then after that, we'll set 2 and we'll figure out what to do next. Or we'll set 4 and figure out what to do next. Okay, my opponent is really trying to decide if he really likes my equipped car. No, we're not doing anything with Gizmek. I'm gonna set 1. I'm gonna set 2. I'm gonna set 3. I'm gonna set 4. Does Gizmek have to blow up face-ups? Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, that was what I was a little afraid of Gizmek doing, but, you know. Oh well. In turn, no battles, go here. No, we're not using Gizmek. We are using the pillow, though. Pillow to pop. I mean, I can't do anything about, like, him getting a spell or trap card. I don't have Ash. Oh, maybe it wasn't a good idea to send Gizmek. Maybe it would have been a good idea to send Eldritch. I don't know. Gizmek is at least a recurring monster, as he gets the attached card that allows him to fusion summon. Let's put this here. It can attach to a fire monster, right? Equipped only to a fire warrior. What is this? Fire warrior? Okay. This card is... Oh no, I'm looking for the spell. If this equipped monster would be destroyed by battle when this equipped to a few... Well, okay, so it has to be equipped to a fusion monster. Okay, so, yep, he can do this to summon a Flame Swordsman, which makes complete sense. Seems about right to me. Is that worth flipping over? I guess I have. The problem is I can't do anything with Scolding. I should have kept Scolding in my hand, because I have a bunch of cards face down. No. I mean, this makes another fusion, okay. So that makes another fusion, but I could just flip it face down with Floodgate Trap Hole, and this pretty much ends it. The second ultimate Flaming Swordsman. Second ultimate Flaming Swordsman can go face down now. Goodbye, Mr. Ultimate Flaming Swordsman. You now could take a nap. So what? That leaves what? 2 more of these? 1 more and 1 more? This is interesting. All you can do is you just send 1 monster for your hand or face to the field graveyard. You just fusion summon that. That's pretty interesting. Sangin. Oh, what? Oh no! Now we're playing. Oh, now we're playing. Now we are not playing what I want to see. What is this? The 10 pies. I don't know how to beat these. I thought we were doing pretty well here. Nope. Is that special summons? Once returned during the battle phase, quick effects immediately after this effect resolves. Effects resolve. Me synchro summon using this card you control. Oh crap, can you synchro with guys face down? You can do it with... You can use Vision to do that. Can you synchro? Well, I guess no. If it's been special summoned, I just trap trick. I don't know. No, I think this is normal. Right, this was normal summoned. Oh, well, that's how we do this. Okay. Alright, so he takes the damage, and then now we start synchros. Hooray. Okay. Alright. 10 pie. Holy crap, that was actually... I didn't think that was special summoned. I thought that was normal. Unfortunate, but yep. I mean, I still got Torrential. Nothing I could do about it. I mean, both these monsters synchro. So, I mean, what am I gonna do about it? Are these both tuners? Turn during you... Okay. So, so that's a tuner. So, I think you still have to meet the requirements to synchro. Okay, so that just goes away. I mean, there's nothing I could do about it. I had to force this thing out. Wow, this thing is still freaking smaller. Alright, can we finish? I can see why people hate Tenpai. But unfortunately, are these all hard once per turns? You gotta be kidding me. Well, no, I guess if he wants to go Chain Link 2, he can go right ahead and beat Chain Link 2. It just nukes the board. It will nuke the board presence because Chain Link 2 will resolve before Chain Link 1. Okay. Hilarious. This is my only set card now. I don't think paying 3,000 life points because my opponent wants to go for the effect of, synchro summoning. Unless he synchro summons into something that can't die, which I don't know. I don't know the Tenpai engine. This is the first time I think we're seeing it. So here's this big dragon. Okay, it's gone now. That was fun. No, you can have it. I don't know if paying 3,000 life points to negate a trap. Target one fire monster in the field, equip this card to it. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Okay. That was fun. I'm so glad my opponent loved the fact of doing a bunch of things. Let's not Gizmek yet. There's not really a point to using Gizmek here. Well, there's a point to using Gizmek. Like, what? I guess there's no point. I mean, it mills us 8 cards. It sucks, but at least we can get a 2450 onto the board. What do we mill? Well, that's definitely getting scolding. I am not losing my Gizmek! I mean, we lost 2 Aethers, which kind of sucks. We lost our Leaf, which sucks. So, what? I mean, yeah, that sucks. But, I mean, 8 cards deeper is still 8 cards deeper, in my opinion. Let's be kind of honest, some of this could brick us. I mean, yeah, Dimensional Ground would have been great, because the Tenpais banishing themselves would be pretty nice here. I mean, this can only trigger if he gets another guy. The whole aspect is Gizmek continually just keeps coming back, so I mean, I just have to continually banish 8 cards. Now this is where I wish I had a Grandmaju, because now we could actually just, like, punch someone over the face with it. Alright, let's see the field spell. Oh, man. I'm surprised we've stayed in this game as long as we have. I'm just surprised. So, again, I don't know what the Tenpai do. Another Sangen common. I don't know, like, what is limited? What's all limited in this, like, related cards? What's limited? Is anything limited? Like, are any of these dragons limited? Like, do they do anything? Like, what's limited in this? Has a ban list activated over here? Okay, so that's limited. The Chundra is limited. Like, what else is, like, is there anything else that's not limited? It's like, so yeah, I guess you can tune for another 7. Man's burned through his extra deck, that's for sure. I suppose he's playing like 2 to 3 copies of all the guys. I don't know. We'll just see what happens, because I got Gizmek, and I mean, if he leaves something up that Gizmek doesn't die to, and I mean, heck, we could just banish 8 again, bring Gizmek back. Next turn, we banish 3 extra deck cards, and we nuke off a guy, or we just tribute Aether, banish, bring Gizmek back again. Odd Eyes Meteor Burst. Well, funny enough, it has 50 more points! Woo! 50 more! You only use this effect. Your opponent cannot activate monster effect during the battle phase. Okay, not that it really matters. Just because we do need, if we're gonna pop off that Meteor Burst, Gizmek does need to come out this turn. 1 day apiece. Okay, so we've lost 1/2. We're never touch summoning that Saber Dragon. I don't know. We'll put this in defense in case he's got some weird thing that blows me up at attack position. I really don't want to die in attack position, if I'm being honest. Well, there's Zaphion. Okay. Toggle on fire monster to the field, quit this card. Then you can change one effect monster to the field to face down defense position. What was that for? I just flip him off. Does this do anything else? Banish card from graveyard, fusion summon fire monster, or dragon fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your hand and or graveyard, but destroy it during the end phase. Okay. Did that do anything else except the fact I just do this? Activate this? Did we do anything else? How many Orthos are gone? 2 Orthos? How many we playing? We're never making this. That's gone. We lost a fusion card for it. Oh man, we won. I'm the best. I am the best duelist. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the flipping my monster over face down was for when I could just flip him up. Yeah, it takes my normal summon, mind you, but still. Okay. I don't know how we survived in that game, folks. I don't know, but we did. We won. We didn't get any legacy packs, but we did get ourselves a master pack and the card we will never play. One master pack. We're beating Fire Swordsman Tenpai. Alright, I was about to press the skip button, but I remember these aren't legacy pack. Link turret. Let me guess, this is a button. When this card activates, place 4 counters on this card. Each time you take battle damage, place 1 counter on this card. During your main phase 2, remove 1 counter from this card, then trigger 1 rock. Okay, so this is for rockets. Let's stop reading there. We don't have an engine. Preda Pruning, Reptilian Viper, Allen Boxer, Counterpunch, the Death Wombat, Orbital Bombardment. Okay, so this is for aliens. What is this? Dark Connection. Reveal 1 Dragonpie monster in your hand, add 1 Dragonpie monster with the same level from your deck to your hand, and shuffle the reveal card monster in deck. Okay, interesting if we had like a very interesting dragon strategy, and... Oh, it became Royal Rare! DDD Rebel King Leonidas. It could have probably been anything else. I don't know, when you take effect damage, you can destroy this card, and if you do the effect damage, the player increases your life points. I mean, that's pretty neat. And when you take any effect damage, you can special summon this guy. That's the problem. It's all about effect damage. Even then, I don't think he's good. It does open us up I think the DDD pack. You can all speak that other joke. Anyways, I think this one isn't too bad. A secret pack I don't care for. Let's see, what is, I don't want the cards included. That's the entire pool of YuGiOh. So it's mainly a lot of the DDD stuff. This deck is cool. This is a really complicated deck, by the way, but I mean, yeah, I don't think like maybe getting our hands on a DDD Wave King Caesar isn't bad. He's just 2 level 6 fiend monsters. That's not really bad. I think anything really else is okay. Maybe another chance at Orthos wouldn't be too bad. And maybe getting a few more pieces to like slowly start building together a DDD deck wouldn't be that bad either. Because I mean, there are things that this deck can do. I don't think it's all that bad. It's not the greatest secret pack because we can't really facilitate since it's only facilitating 1 archetype. And I don't think we have enough cards to even facilitate that archetype. But nonetheless, there was no legacy packs for us to open. Back to the ladder. Alright, let's go. It's time to rank up. We're playing 2 rank up games here. Okay. I mean, this isn't bad. We got our 8 scale, we got our low scale. I mean, it's not horrible. We did come in with, like, I think some connectivity issues. We got the bonfire against the Melfi herself. We are going to play Salad. I do like playing Salad. I'm a big Salad man myself. You know, you've seen Salad combos before, folks. If you don't know what he's doing, you pitch a Spinny, Spinny come out, then you make the Mirage Style, you discard to get something. I would suppose maybe Jaguar? Would that be the play? So you detach material to get a Salmon Grade monster. Oh no, you get the new Salamangreat of Fire. The new little thing that they get. If this card is no special summon, you add a Salamangreat, and now we have, I think that's the Weasel. You have to feature 2 more Salamangreat monsters in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, which he will have 2 more Salamangreat, because here's Baylings. Baylings to get the field spell. Folks, we are seeing the exact same combos I think we've all seen before. So you know what? Not to bore you all with Salamangreat combos, we will simply probably just pass. So yeah. I'll see you all after our good friend here is done comboing. Alright. So, we pretty much ended with a Phoenix, and he's got a Roar in the back row. Wow, that's actually pretty nice for us. What does Roar do again? The big question is, does he have Rage? When a spell or trap card effect is activated. Okay. Oh wait, he has to control Salamangreat. What does Promethean Princess get to come out? During your main phase, if a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field while this card is in your graveyard. Okay. So, Rage would have to pitch a Salamangreat out of his hand. Roar needs you to have a Salamangreat. Okay, when a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated while you control Salamangreat and Link monster, negate the activation, do destroy that card. Okay. I think I have the play. So we go Raiden. This removes the Phoenix, unless this thing resurrects itself, which, again, that's what Phoenixes do. Okay, it did resurrect itself. A face of Fire is controlled by battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard. Okay, face of Fire monster. Okay. Now, because he does not have a Salamangreat Link monster on the board, Roar cannot be used. Now, here's the next problem. If I want to make BLs, which I think would be a really good idea to make here, we could go Raiders Knight. No, I'm locked into Fiends. Right, if I special summon this, I'm locked into Fiends. So what, we go Raiders Knight? So if we go Raiders Knight the pitch, detach the 2 to go into Arc Rebellion. Detach 1 to this card gains attack equal to the total original attack of all other monsters on the field. Then if this card has a Dark Edwazine negate. Okay, so this would only go up to what? Okay, so it's not big enough. I think BLs would be the play. I think, yeah, that's the play. As much as it's got all the back row, the only other thing would be to do is to drop the Zaphion, cycle all of the back row, and then I can pin summon out these 2. And then we could go like, well, guess no, I can go, no, that's a Fiend. Ugh. Why can't BLs be a Fiend? The only other option is we keep the 2 cards in hand, and we just go BLs, and we just Zaphion the entirety of the back row, cycle it back, and then what? He can't do anything, he's got a Raiden on the board, like... What, he'd have to draw into a Salamangreat, I suppose, to get the field spell? I mean, there is always the risk he could find a way to pop one of my 2 scales. I think, honestly, it's just better to do this. And then maybe we go... I don't think it's worth even going Babushka, if I'm being kind of honest. If this had been another form, I think we would have been fine. Okay, let's just go to battle. I mean, he's got to find a salad. That's the thing. You'll have to find a salad. So, if he's got a salad in hand, be my guest. Because that just gets out another Baylings. Baylings, again, searches for the field spell. Nothing I can really do about that. I guess I could have blown it up. I think the field spell is unlimited, so I mean, if they're playing multiple copies of it, that doesn't matter. Then the only question is, did he get a salad? The only way you summon Baylings is with a salad. Spinny can't target a salad because there's not a salad on the board. And then all of that. And again, if he happens to attack with Raiden while he has face downs, Zaphion will just cycle them back into the deck again. I mean, that gets you Gazelle again. Or we're gonna put back the 2 extra deck monsters instead of maybe getting Gazelle. Well, that gets us Gazelle. So we basically, yeah, meant that he didn't have a Salamangreat in hands. Or we're gonna go the Rising Phoenix for some reason. Okay. It doesn't out the Zafion. You don't have... Well, you had Code of Soul. You control Link monster summon this card from hand. During your main phase, you can activate its effect. Once per turn, you can Link summon a Salamangreat Link monster you can use. Okay, so... Oh no, he gets the same name. Okay, so that just brings out Salamangreat Phoenix again. Phoenix to get his hands on, I would guess, Roar here. I guess he'd get Rage. Yeah, there's Rage. That was what I was afraid of. The only way that we're going to stop that is with Night Beam. Yep. Throws another, so then he goes Mirage again, which locks him into fire. The problem is he needs to keep the Phoenix up because of Rage. I mean, guess Babushka would have been the only thing to stop that from activating. So he can't special summon a salad. I mean, I guess you have Balinks. Man, he actually got out of this. I was kind of surprised. Salamangreat Mirror. Your hand, except for Drowning, you can reveal and special summon it. Okay. I really don't still see a way we win. Don't get me wrong. The only aspect is he's never read Zafion that's whenever she's attacked, she gets the effect. So meaning if he accidentally sets Rage, which most people set stuff in main phase 2, which means he'll just go Rage, and pop my 2 scales. Again, I have these 2, so I mean, I am covered in the scales department again. If he decides to Rage, that will pretty much just kill my one-time, use. I mean, that is now 2 Phoenix. That's now 2 Balinks out of his deck. So, I mean, he's got 1 more, unless he cycles it back. To Link summon here to get to Wolf, he'd have to use a Balinks and, Mirage, because he needs a spot. And you cannot use Raiden as Link material. You could, again, summon another thing again. Or those 2. Okay, so, yeah, Pit Knight early. That is a monster you can summon that doesn't need a fire monster attached to it. Monster effect card activates when a monster this card points to activates its effects, which it doesn't point to right now anything. Alright, all that's gone. For Pyro Phoenix, what does this do? This card's Link summon using... Okay, so it wasn't using a Pyro Phoenix, which it probably will be soon be using for a Pyro Phoenix. Target 1 Link monster your opponent's graveyard special summons your opponent's field. If a Link monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can target one of those monsters. Okay. So this really doesn't do anything. It can't harm me. Well, it's just making sure you have multiple Rage targets. Oh, that just nukes all cards I control. Okay, well, my scales are gone. Unfortunately, Zafion isn't gone just yet. Thanks to her not being able to be destroyed by card effects. Please. Oh no! I wanted to attack! Oh, he was smart. He was smart, folks. He wasn't a dummy. Well, at least this leaf can come out. Hey, look! My almighty powerful leaf! Now, man, now I kind of wish I had BLs. That is a very powerful leaf! Holy crap! It's like a super powered leaf. Wow, that is, okay. Well, unfortunately, Zafion goes, and I didn't draw anything to deal with the back row. So, that sucks. What do we do? If I scale, I lose them to the Rage that's in the back row right now. I can't summon them. Man, if this Orthos had been anything else, I think I could have... I don't think I would have won there, but maybe I could have done some stuff. Now I wish I put this leaf in attack. Maybe attacked and baited. I don't know, even then, how do I... It's nothing I can really do. What, make Electrolyte and pop? I mean, I don't really see. All he does is his special summons. Like, how many of these pyro? He's only got, what, 6 cards? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's only got 6 cards left. I'm not dead at this point, so I guess I'll just pass. I mean, if he really wants to spend his rage for a one-time pop of a leaf, he can be my guest. Okay, so yep. I kind of need this rage out of the way anyways, if I'm going to really do anything. Now I wish I had that leaf in attack, but I should have actually done the math. Okay, so as of right now, I mean, he can bring something back out again. But he's really limiting himself on resources. Yep. It's so good to see Salamangreat actually being more than just a stall strategy. Actually has a beatdown strategy in it now, which is pretty nice. Still a very big lover of the Salamangreats. Okay. Another Phoenix. A Phoenix to my board, which means something's gotta crash. Unless you have another one of this to then summon for this. Promethean Princess, which has to nuke one of your guys. Oh no, it nukes what, fire type on the board. Oh, I'm dying here. I'm dying. Yeah, because you pop with the Promethean Princess. Yeah, Bailings to protect from the Promethean Princess. The 228s are 16. Yeah, that's game. I'll let him hit me with the Salamangreats. Oh wait, no! Arthos to save! Arthos to save us! No, Arthos didn't save us, by the way. He was nearly there. Yeah, no, I was dead. Oh, I thought Arthos to save! Arthos to save us! Arthos didn't save. I guess the big question is, would it have been better to do gone into like Biel's and sat on Biel's? I don't know. I really don't know. Back at it. Another game. Let's play. And we got our Kaiju package. Not exactly the greatest starting hand. I mean, the pillow's really nice. Shard of Greed and that Floodgate Trap Hole. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay. Big question. Which version of this is it? Is this pure checks? So is this pure, Live Twin? If it's pure, then the second he locks himself into these and going into the links, he locks himself out of going into the Sprite engine. Well, so far it's kind of pure. It may not be. I mean, Sprite, Giant Sprite just needs 2 level 2s. So I mean, it's not impossible to go from there. I guess the only problem is making sure he can't get into the whole line. Because this deck can really easily just make the entire line again. Man, now I really wish I had Dimensional Shifter. This actually probably would have been a pretty good thing, the Dimensional Shifter, if I'm being kind of honest. Actually would have been pretty nice, if I'm being a little honest. Alright. This feels like either it's Sprite Elf. Nope, it's Kiki Skili. He is going down the Kiki Skili. So he's going exclusively because he'll activate this and he's locked to Fiend. So he can't go into the Sprite engine. So he's locked out of the Sprite engine, which I'm not going to lie, I don't mind if he isn't. Alright, so discard this one, which I think is the one you kind of want in the graveyard. It's discarded special summoned. Okay, while you have a Kiki Skilly monster in your graveyard, you can have a little mon in your graveyard. This card gains 22. Okay. Must be special summoned from your graveyard by attributing 2 link monsters. Okay. Not sure if that's really impactful right now. Why have all of this? You're locked. It's a little weird. Why do this entire research loop? By the way, I love these alt arts of Kiki Skilly and Lila Law. Why do all of this, like jumping through hoops, burning resources, just so you can make an individual... Oh, because he's not locking himself out. Does anything else lock him into fiends? Well, I mean, once he summons the Link 4, he doesn't have a way to get into anything that's level 2, so he can't Sprite. He's already normal summoned. So, I mean, I thought he was locking himself into fiends. Okay. Well, I mean, we will be hitting this. You can banish this card from your graveyard, send 1 evil twin monster from your hand, deck, or face up field to the graveyard, send 1. Okay. That is pretty nice, but unfortunately, I think we're going to do this very differently. Gardarla, send the chick. The chick is dead. Alright. Now we go Radon. If he wants to banish this and then send a monster, he can be my guess. Then we go Shard of the Greediest Greed Man. We will keep the pillow in hand. I don't know why, but we'll keep it in hand, I guess. We'll smash over the Gardarla. And I've left my opponent on 2 cards. Main phase 2, or we decide to leave. I don't know why I put that in an imperm column. Sounds good to me, I just decided to fumble that one. Look. Alright, I mean, he can banish this, send another resource to his graveyard. To what? Get rid of a Radon? Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. Yep. Kiki Skilly. Yep. What does Lila Law do? If this card is no such summon, then you control no other monsters. You can special 1 Kiki Skilly monsters from your hand. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's... How about it? Let's get this chick face down. That stops the entirety of his Link engine. Unless that's an imperm over there. Which, if it is, I definitely fumbled. Because otherwise, this just puts this face down. And now you summon a Lila Law monster. And you can't make any of your links. So yeah, that was fun. She summons from the deck. There is a Sprite engine in here. Holy crap, I was right on the Sprite engine. All this makes is what? Gigantic? Or Sprite Elf? The problem is, again, you just can't get into your engine. I put one of your Kiki Skillys face down permanently. So, I mean, nothing you can do about it. Oh, well, you know, you can do it that way, too. That's just 2? Oh my god, I didn't realize. I thought you had needed both Kiki Skilly and Lila Law. Wow, that's just so generic. So now you pop. Oh no, she's the draw 1. It's Lila Law's the pop. Okay. I mean, I don't know how we kill this thing now. I guess there's still a way. It's not a great way. Did he normal summon that? He had to have. Oh no, he can isn't he locked to fiends? Is that a fiend? That's a thunder. The problem is now, well, no, he can't tribute a level 2 because that doesn't have a level because it's not technically, it's a face down monster. It doesn't exist as a level. How do I get rid of this Trouble Sunny? Because I'm realizing there's not any easy way to get rid of this Trouble Sunny. The only easy way to get rid of the Trouble Sunny, and there's no easy way to get rid of now the Carrot. Wow, if he hadn't gotten this draw of the Live Twin Sunny Snitch, or didn't have it in hand, I think we would have been fine. He didn't have any resources to play, but of course either he had it in hand or he drew it. Which, by the way, greatest top deck in the world if you drew it. Because I don't know how I'm outing this Trouble Sunny. Because this negates spell cards, yeah, spell traps. I guess I could hit it. Well, no. Because then Lethal Law, what does Lethal Law pop? You could just target a card in the field and destroy it. I would suppose he's playing triple Trouble Sunny. Even if he's not, he just needs another level 2 to overlay for Gigantic Sprite. Because I could go this, attempt to kill this. There's no monster right now that this has a target. I can put Gongato to save face. Let's try it. This over this. I'm not dead by Trouble Sunny or Lethal Law. I guess he's deciding on this trigger. Because that's the only trigger he's got. Because this isn't a level. This doesn't exist as a level. It's a monster. Okay. So there goes Trouble Sunny. That makes Kiki Skeely. The problem is you can't just like, what do you think that Red can then just, what, chain in activation? What, chain into activation to stop the, to stop like my Afterburner? Afterburner still goes off. You can't just activate another card in a chain, then there's no ability to resolve that chain. Unfortunately, there goes Shard of the Greed, man. My guess here is to kill the Kiki Skeely so that I don't have to deal with another pop from Lethal Law. Because unless he gets his hands on a Sprite monster, I don't know if Gigantic can use both of these. But no, if he activates this, he's locked into Fiends. Yeah, if he activates this, he'll be locked into Fiends. So it means he can't go in any capacity to Gigantic. Explains why. It's from the extra deck, so that's how Red came out. We'll just go to the end phase. I just don't know how we're actually living this so far. Yeah, we'll summon the monster. That's all I can do. And again, if he wants to summon the Kiki Skeely for the draw, he's going to lock himself into Fiends. Ow. Ow. I don't know how much more of a resource engine he has. Like, what sprites all got, like, limited? I think blue is semi, and I think jet is semi or limited. I don't know. I can't keep up with all the metas around here. Jet is semi. Okay, so he's going to trigger Lethal Law here. That summons Kiki Skeely. That locks him into Fiends. So the big question is he playing a triple Trouble Sunny? Because he can summon all the Sprite monsters he wants. He just cannot go into the Sprite engine in the extra deck. He can't go to Elf, and he can't go to Gigantic. It's illegal at this point. Well, not illegal, you just can't physically do it. So the big question is, does he have a Trouble Sunny? I guess he can tribute these two to summon this chick. The evil twins Kiki Skili Lila La. He got himself Channel, which is their field spell. During your end phase, you can target one Kiki Skili. He's going to Regeki me. Okay. Well, that's disappeared now. Okay. The big question is, does he have a third Trouble Sunny? I think most of these decks only play 2. So unless my next top deck is, like, good for me, I don't see a way we're outing this, because I'm just going to keep hitting the Kiki Skili and keep locking him into Fiends.
Well, I guess we'll take one of these 2 attacks.
The only other option is if we get Torrential Tribute. If we draw Torrential Tribute, and he just summons any Sprite monster, from there we can easily just go from there. I don't know, like, what's left of this Kiki Skili and Lila La engine? I mean, even that's a problem. Like, if he's running that, because during the end phase, you can just target a Kiki Skili monster or a Lila La monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into your deck. And then shuffle in the deck, so he can get his entire engine back running. That's the problem. Like, even if I Torrential Tribute, he just needs to add either the Kiki Skili or the Lila La, and he's fine. Like, I just don't know. I guess if we draw Zaphion, at least we could just cycle the entirety of his deck away. Like, all this back row, get it all out of here. Like, force him to have to, like, find it all. Nibiru actually is funny. We'll just pass. Nibiru is funny, because this deck can exceed, but not really, no. He just needs to go into Gigantic. I just can't remember if Gigantic can use 2 rank 2 monsters. Not 2 rank 2, 2 link 2s. If he can, then we're dead. Because Gigantic will just use his ability, and that negates Nibiru from us. Basically, because we can't summon anything except level 2 monsters, and Nibiru happens not to be a level 2. Which again, most people who've played this know that this deck can exceed that hand level, that level of monster summon, so you don't exactly want to get into it, and that is Gigantic. Or we're just going to go to the battle phase, apparently. So I take a 25 and a 28 and survive. The hilarious part is I'm dead here. Yeah, because 25 plus 25. Yeah, I'm dead. Yep, that's death. Yep, that's death. Alright, here we go again, folks. Here we go again. Standard sized everything? Ugh, Forerunners. Oh, at least we have, like, the DDG. At least for the first time. Where was this? Well, I guess no, we would have had to have gone first in the Sprite game. I guess we will set 2 and pass. Woo! Thrilling gameplay! I love a hand of brick monsters. Microcoder. Let's do this now. Let's just stop all this synchro link summoning he's gonna plan on doing. Let's just get that all out of here, son. Let's get that all into that banish zone there. Yep, alright, this is all gonna go to the banish zone now. Lingribo! It's Lingribo, everybody! The guy that can negate trap cards. Which will be quite useful, because I have a trap card right there. Alright, I mean, we're not dead. Depending on what else he's playing. I don't know what... Oh, that's it. That's our end phase. We summoned a Lingribo and 2 of those guys. I mean, I do kind of want to get this Lingribo off the board. Fuse line the pop of this so he doesn't have a level 4.
And then we will pillow my guy. We will set the deepest of graves, and we will pass. We'll use the pillow to pop the Raiden.
Plus, I didn't want him to get into any rank 4s. This is a really good rank 4 engine. Well, that felt like miserably bad to do.
I don't know what this deck does yet. Like, what else are we doing?
Monster Reborn! Reborn the monster!
Sure.
I thought he was gonna go for the Raiden, like... Wait a minute, my friend, I don't think you know, but that went back to being an 8. I hope he wasn't using that to plan to go into an Xyz, because it only says the 4.
Okay, so no, it's a Link monster.
Mr. Splash of the Mages.
Okay. What is Mr. Splash of the Mages going to do?
Mr. Splash of the Mages is going to target
another Parallel Exceed. Okay.
Effects are negated, nothing we can do about that. Mr. Splash of the Mages
goes to the graveyard now.
So what now? We go to a Link 3? Transcode Talker? That'd be like the only Link 3 I would know. And then what, bringing back Splash Mage? But at that point it's useless. You don't get the power buff, and Splash Mage can't use his effect again because he's negated off the transcode. Not that it matters either way, Splash Mages are hard.
I don't know. Like, what is the next, like, what is the play here?
Okay, we are going to go the Link play. It is Transcode Talker.
Nope. No need for that.
Yep, summon back the Splash Mage, but you cannot connect it. I guess you're Link climbing, that's about it. We're just basically Link climbing. I mean, that's all we're doing at this point. What, we're gonna go into Access Code next? A one-time Access Code hit? YuGiOh! Target one Earth Link monster in your graveyard, special summon it to a zone this card points to, and if you do, place one GG counter on this card. Going to use the effect of this Earth monster's co-link with this card, gains 6 attack for each GG counter. Well, that is funny enough an Earth monster.
Oh, hilarious.
So basically he's going to buff the transcode.
Blech.
So he goes up to 34 here. Blech.
Ew, gross.
Battle phase, 34 over 28. And then direct. On the resolution of that attack, of course. Does this do anything else? It's gonna attack again? How is this attacking again? Oh, can make a second attack during each battle phase. Also, if they attacked a defense position monster and flip piercing. Okay. It's off the token thing. Alright, so that's the end phase. Alright.
Interesting philosophy that's useless. Completely useless. Alright.
The greatest play you've ever seen, kids.
While this card's co-link gains...
I totally forgot Transcode's ability to protect from targeting. Yeah, we were dead there. Once again, back at it. Well, we did open scales this time, kids. Open Night Beam, which isn't half bad. We're probably playing against the Dark Magician Man. Hey, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Dark Magician Man. If a normal special summon non-token normal monster, you can draw a card. When an attack is declared involving an opponent's monster, blah, 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 blah. Magician's Rod. Magician's Rod to get your hands on Dark Magical Circle, which is typically what you want to do. Yep. Unless he's going to go get the trap. If he gets a trap, Night Beam is going to be pretty bad against... Okay, so Dark Magical Circle, which is what I thought he usually do. Let's see if it hits. A lot of times this doesn't really hit. Has always a chance to miss. Nope. Chaos Force. Oh, because there's Dark Magician attached to it. That's hilarious. You can get it off this. That's hilarious. Alright. Shard of the Greediest Greedman. Shard of the Greediest Greedman. We're going to then scale this. And simply to guard the fact that I have low scales, I would 100% prefer to keep my Predaplant monster in my hand. Okay. Mm-hmm. As of right now, you can't summon Dark Magician. Well, you know, Souls is a way to summon Dark Magician. Yep. God. Of course they have the Feather Duster. Oh, man. Pretty sure this is our third or fourth loss we're probably going to be receiving here, because Souls to bring out Dark Magician. Yep. Reason why I didn't put out all my scales. Souls the same for Dark Magician. Is this required to banish? It'd be hilarious if it is. Oh no, it's target one card your opponent controls, banish it. Okay, I thought it was like just target any card on the board and banish. Alright, I don't know how we're winning. I guess we win via, if I see one of the Odd Eyes guys. Because I'll be able to send back, like spin back Dark Magician back to his hand and force that to Gizmek? Wait, you can use any dragon? Vortex just needs any dragon? What am I summoning off this? This is summon fusion dragon monsters for your extract using monsters for your hand or field as future. If my opponent controls 2 or more monsters and you control no monsters. Oh, I can use from the extra deck, right. So I could just use Odd Eyes Rebellion. Okay, where does this send the monster back to? When this card is special summon, you can turn the one monster your opponent controls in attack position and return it to the hand. So what? I return the Dark Magician, and then when he attempts to use... I come to attack, kill the Rod, and then when he attempts to use Dark Magical Circle, I just negate it. I mean, I guess I could do that. And then I can special summon Gizmek for 8 cards. Yeah, let's try that. Why I lose my 8... I think I value getting out Absorouter. Or Absolute. Or Vortex. Blech. The dragon. This has a... If this card is sent to the graveyard, your extra deck to your... if this card is sent to the graveyard or add to your extra deck face up because it was used as a fusion, you could choose one monster on the field up to the number of monsters you control and place one Predaplant counter on each one. If you do, any of those monsters that are level 2 or higher become level 1. No. Okay, that's really kind of pointless. Alright, let's just go battle. We don't want to use Gizmek right now. And we will end the turn from there. I mean, I know for a fact he has Dark Illusion still in his hand. So he can still go Dark Illusion, go with that effect. I still have Gizmek in my hand, so I could still go Gizmek. So, Bestial, to get rid of that. No, we are not. I am not going to negate the Bestial. Hey, if he wants to run a Bestial into a Bestial, he can be my guest. The problem is he's protecting his Dark Magical Circle. Okay. Yep. I mean, I guess maybe I should have put it in defense position, not thinking about it, protected, but I kind of wanted to get rid of the Magician's Rod. Timaeus. Ugh. Probably gonna have to negate the Timaeus. Yeah. So what are you putting on top? I would suppose the trap card that we haven't seen yet. Oh, maybe it would have been better to put Abzurau in the fence and just summoned out Gizmek. Secrets of Dark Magic. Okay. Timaeus, Descend Dark Magician. Yep. I think I have to negate. Man. I guess maybe I really should have just summoned Gizmek out. And just put Abzurau in defense so that he didn't have a way to out Abzurau. I mean, I don't know if that card does anything for him. Yep. I mean, he gets another Bestial to hand, which sucks. Oh well, how I can do about it. I mean, there's not a purpose to trigger. F, get a Bestial. Or no, get that back. I wonder if just Magma Hut is just there for Timaeus. Did I shuffle that back? This has to be any Dark Magician, or it has to be the Dark Magician. Okay. Let's just Night Beam this face down. Wow, it was Eternal Souls. Holy crap, I was right on that guess. Yeah, I guess we'll mill 8. Or banish 8. Ugh, well, there went all my dragons. I wish you freaking popped face up any card. Gizmek. Battle. It's hilarious I drew this again. This is like my only copy, I think. And the game shuffled the deck. Yeah, it shuffled the deck. It's hilarious it pulled it again for me. Dark Illusion. To get souls. Yep. This gets Dark Magician. Send souls, send Dark Magician. If that's another Eternal Soul, I'm cooked. Man, now I really wish I had like Feather Duster. Ugh, God, I need more back row hate cards. Can Master Duel please give me some back row hate cards? So here goes Gizmek. Yep. He's got to get rid of it, otherwise I continually resurrect it every turn. Man, he gets to cardy whatever he put on top. Gizmek is gone, but again, I now have Gongado to block the damage. What the? Ebon's Sun. Face up, monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card after you gain life points equal to the original attack. A monster special summon face up from your graveyard. Well, I'm gonna block the 28 and take the 25. Nothing I can do about that one. I mean, look, what's my out? I don't think I even have an out. Like, there's nothing that outs this state. Like, this would have been the only out, but again, that would have had to have been a first turn play. What I knew is when he had Dark Magician. 9 cards in extra deck. Has he even used an extra deck monster yet? Okay, so Timaeus effect. Alright. For Dark... That tells me 100%. That tells me that that is another copy of Eternal Souls. Why else do you make the Dark Magician? And I can't even pay for this. That back row is probably Eternal Souls. Why else make this the guy? Alright, never seen this before. Dragon Nails. If that had been Eternal Souls, he would have flipped that up and won the game, because not only does he get a banish, he gets another body. I'm just like one body away from dying. Well, I guess not really. He needs a way to either... I don't know, like, is he playing anything that's like... Well, I guess he just needs to summon, what, a rod? He just needs to find a rod to summon down and then beat stick me with a rod? No, you just need to find a little Bellion so you can get your hands on another Bestial and then use a Bestial to kill me. Alright, that's game. Alright, folks, here we go. 5th game. If we take the L here, that is the L for it. And my opponent's making us go first. Okay, not exactly what I would call... Oh my gosh, this is actually a really bad going first hand. Pretty okay going second hand, but ugh, kind of like a really bad going first. I guess we'll set 2 and pass. I guess Deep Grave, I mean, we can steal one of our opponent's monsters. Oh man, this hand sucks going first. Wow, we could have had any one of our more of our trap cards. Ugh. Thanks! Ours wanted a big honkin'. Let me get this straight. You gave me a big... Oh, okay. I know what we're playing. Yeah, let's just pass that, folks. We're dead. Well, it's time for a pity pack. I actually don't know if we were dead with that Numeron deck. By the look of our hand, I'd say we were, because all he needs to do is go into the Numeron 100 and burn me. I don't know if we were fully dead. Because it feels weird that you give me that big of a kaiju just so you can kill me. I have to suspect that he had the win. I mean, that is an OTK strategy. Anyways, 1 pity pack. Let's ignore the fact that I may or may not have thrown the game there. Yeah, we could have probably won, but I'm not expecting a win against Numeron. And we have an SR here. We have Lightning Rod Lord. Need to play an activate spell card during main phase 1. Okay, we're not playing that. Kakumiru Velfar. Ghost of Grudge, Dragon Maid Sindoff, Ryukomoi, another SR, and Battle Boxer Prompter. Again, this is really good if we could get a Battle Boxer Corgo and didn't activate any secret packs. Okay, so we got 2 cards in here that neither activated secret packs, and this is the Valmonica. I think Valmonica would be pretty cool, but again, we need the Valmonica stuff, and I think this is our only Valmonica card. We may have, like, the Link Dragon, and that's probably about it. Alright, back to the ladder. Let's see if we can get that 1 win to get up to Silver 4. A game is afoot. Wait, it actually opened pretty well. Holy crap. It's actually a pretty good starting hand here. I mean, we have the Leaf that can literally immediately get Special Summon to go Aether, or we can go the Predaplant monster, which gets us Scales. I mean, we have, if we see anything to sit off with Eldritch, we have Eldritch as well. No, not a bad hand, especially since the last hand was horrible.
Ugh. Rick, that bad.
Well, then again, we also ran into, you know, the OTK himself, Mr. Numerons. Look at the fishies go. We're playing water. We're playing mermaids. Discard 2 other water monsters to the graveyard. Supposed to summon this card from your hands. I don't know, like, how mermaids work. What do these things do? Alright, well, that did nothing. This gets them the trap card, which is their resurrection spell, I think, like Abyss Sphere. I think it's what it's called. Well, Abyss Scorn. Target one monster you control gains 1,000 attack at the end turn. When this card is set, when this set card sits at the graveyard, target one monster your opponent controls and send that target. What the heck? Okay. Does this thing do anything? Proof I can discard this card. You can target one monster in your control, destroy one other monster in your hand, or field it. If you do, target monster gains attack. Blah 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 blah. We'll summon the leaf place. Leaf place. It's a little leaf. He's a leafy place. I summon a leaf, a great old leaf. Fear my leaf. Okay, does this do anything? This card is sent for the fields of the graveyard, but draw 1 card. Okay. I think this thing, if this card is sent for the graveyard, activate a monster. Okay, so he can just kill something. Alright, my good old Leaf. Goodbye, Mr. Leaf. It was glad knowing you, sir. Aether to banish this big honking mermail. It's gone. That was fascinating. 23. Plus, I don't exactly want all these mermaids in his graveyard anyway. I thought he was going to go Abyss Sphere. The trap card typically you go for. This one right here. I dismiss one mermaid monster from your deck, but its effects are negated. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. Destroy this card during your opponent's next end phase after activation. I thought that was what he was going to go for. I thought he was going to go for the Abyss Sphere, not Abyss whatever. Oh no! My Aether Dragon! He did now. Lucky enough, I got a leaf. A happy leaf. It's a happy leaf. Alright. Discard 1 monster graveyard, add we'll have 1/3 Okay, wow, this guy has all the waters! Okay, from now he gets to add a level 3. When this card is normal special summon, you can blah blah blah. Okay, so that does nothing when it hits the graveyard. Alright, click effect, you discard this card, then target 1 monster you control, destroy 1 other monster in your hand, or field it. If you do, the target monster gains. Okay. So right now, he doesn't have anything to really do with that monster. You, sir, are attacking directly. I shall summon a Predaplant monster. Fear my weird-looking bug plants. Sicariant, I believe is the name. I mean, you can activate that. Actually, no, you can't, because you don't have the record requirements to do anything with it. I summon it in defense position. Now, do be so kind as to attack it for me so I can proc the effect. People don't read. People just do not read cards, do they? Thank you. Thank you for proccing the effect so I can get my scale. And basically end this game. Oh, my opponent's having some DC issues. Way this game's been going, yeah, maybe you should DC. Because next turn I just bring out 2 big beat sticks, the 23 that I can choose to banish, and a 28. What, with your one little pity monster? Please. Your Abyss Anuri is going to do nothing in your hands. Like, why didn't we go Abyss Sphere? Like, literally, why didn't we go Abyss Sphere? Why did we have the weird Abyss thing that gives a plus 1,000 attack to a mermail monster? What, so I hit it? About to say, this game is mine. Alright. Glad to have won. Glad to have done it. Just took 5 losses to do so. There's our goal for our silver for deer. Show me that deer. Show me those points. Show me those legacy packs. Show me that secret pack. Let's open them all. It's time to crack a cross-dimensional contracts. One whole pack. Oh no, booty! I don't like booty. Like I said, this pack really has more of the strength of the DDD, and we would need extreme luck to get a good core. What do we got? Queen's Pawn. The Molting Point. This is for reptiles. Harpy's Hunting Ground isn't bad, but we would need a Harpy strategy. And I don't think we have one right now. This is just very good because it's always, if any Harpy or Harpy-related sister is normal special summon, the player conducted the summon targets one spell trap card on the field and that player destroys it, which does include itself, but not being a hard once per turn. Basically, this you can pop as many cards as long as you can play out. Another Blizzard Falcon. Alright, a Blizzard Falcon. DDD Human Resources, DD Savant Kepler. That's our first Thomas. And DD Necro Slime. A lot of DDDs going over here. Alright, well, that was pretty much all that. Let's see what these bonus packs have. What do they hold for us? 5? Well, when the heck did I get 5? I have no clue. Well, the best card we got is Ojama Pajama! If an armed dragon monster or a light fusion monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effects, you can banish one Ojama card from your hand face up in the field in the graveyard instead. Okay, we're not playing this card. Magician of Faith. A super ancient dino beast. You can tribute summon this card. You can tribute summon this face up attack position card by tributing one dino monster. When a dinosaur or dinosaur monsters is special summoned from your graveyard with its cards on the field, you can draw one card. Fascinating, we're never be able to do that. Great Poseidon Beetle. When this card, if this card targets the opponent's face up attack this monster for attack, and that monster is not destroyed by battle, you can attack. This card can attack that same monster again in a row. Okay, fascinating. A Psychic Blade, which basically gives pay life points multiple of 100. Equip this card to a monster, it gains that much attack and defense. Fascinating. Cyber Ogre, by discarding this card from your hand to the graveyard, negate one battle involving a Cyber Ogre. Alright. Vanillas, and then finally Changing Destiny. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do change the defense position, it cannot change its battle position while it's face up on the field. Then your opponent chooses one of these effects. You're the opponent of this card's activated, gains life point equal to the attack, and then blah blah. I mean, it's okay. Maybe if we'd begun the Damascus run with it, it probably would have gone in. Alright, well that is it, folks. We made it to Silver 4. We have only 4 more levels to climb to get to Gold. As a reminder, for January, February, and March, our one single goal is to make it to Gold. After March, we'll be back on the singular goal, hoping goal of reaching Platinum, excelling Platinum, and getting to Diamond. We'll see you all here next time.